guys, it's Ms. Welcome to another recap and review of the Real Housewives of Auckland. I'm leaving to go to Peru in the morning, so I will not be drinking a whole bottle of wine, but ooh. It's been a while since my last update, and it's pretty obvious that I'm not going to get caught up with the current season on Bravo because they just aired their finale this weekend, which is way less than a normal Real Housewives season. So I was a little surprised by that. So I'm gonna take my time on getting these done, but I'm not gonna do any other recap until I finish them. So anyway, cheers to you guys, and let's get started. Let's power drink. Whew. Let's do it. And I'm wearing my tiara today in a shameless ploy for more views because it worked on the last one. Everyone watched that video, like twice as many people. Also, I want to give a shout out to like the 30 of you that are watching all of my recaps until the end. Thank you. I'm happy to know that there are at least 30 other people out there watching the show because it's so good. Got some backup. We're on episode 4, and I just found out this week that there's only 10 episodes in the New Zealand franchise, which kind of sucks. And there's also no reunion, and I don't understand that because to me the reunion is why I watch the show. I want everyone to be held accountable for the crazy things that they did all season. You know, I really appreciate the character of Leah as Angela's assistant. Like, I think that's really funny, but it's also kind of sad that like she's going house hunting with her assistant. So if Kirk is gonna live with Angela, why isn't he looking at the homes with her? I think that Angela puts Leah in those weird scarves and blazers. Do French people really dress that way? Let me know in the comments. They say lift like left. I wanted to say too, I got a couple of comments on my last video saying that there was more to, that New Zealand was not just a mini Australia. And I want to say I totally know that. I just wanted to say that most of my impression of New Zealand comes from The Lord of the Rings and Flight of the Conchords. So like those are where I'm getting all of my information. I would say like 90% of my information about New Zealand comes from those two sources. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. And who knows, maybe people in New Zealand think that we're just, here comes Honey Boo Boo and Judge Judy. I don't know what they think. Are you from New Zealand? Tell me what you think. What do you think when you think of America? Where did your impression come from? This whole Leah getting stuck in the elevator thing is so staged and embarrassing, and like I'm really just sad that this is Angela's storyline. I don't like Angela Stone, and I think she's delusional, and I feel bad for her. I don't like this. Angela is so fucking irritating, but I love that she misuses words like disorientated. Is that really a word, disorientated? Wouldn't it be you're disoriented? She became disoriented. What are you guys doing? Come here. Come on. Where is Angela getting this $7 million for her home? Like, does she really have that much money? Wouldn't she pay for her assistant and not have an intern? It's kind of rude for Angela to answer the phone in the middle of this realtor showing her the house. And also, she has a really basic ringtone. I thought you were a stylist. Style yourself, Angela. Oh my God, are you kidding me? I'll have my assistant send you an email so we can coordinate our calendars. Get over yourself, Angela. You are so irritating. Any sympathy I had for you about your very pithy storyline is gone. I love how Michelle pronounces her name, Michelle Blanchard. The big sound, I like that, Blanchard. I wish that Louise would stop taking offense at this gold digger comment. I would just be like, I am a gold digger. I was successful. I am a success. So Louise has invited all the ladies to an acting workshop. Can't wait to see how that turns out. Michelle is wearing a hot orange leather jacket, and I'm definitely here for that. Cheers to your fashion sense, Michelle.
Participate.
I am gonna tweet Michelle and find out where she got that jacket because it is so cute. I love a biker jacket. Okay, so during the acting class, Louise imitates Gilda, and I don't mind because Gilda does have a distinctive accent that I'm not even gonna attempt, but it's all her. It's like this weird mixture of Middle Eastern and New Zealand and a California vocal fry, and I'm here for it. I love you, Gilda. I also think that Gilda would be good-natured about being made fun of. I think she would laugh it off. Okay, now Julia is imitating Louise and doing an okay job, and it's sort of funny, but she's taking it a little too far. Michelle's uncomfortable face during this whole showdown between Julia and Louise is all of us. She is like, oh, I do not care about this weird fight between Louise and Julia. Louise is pretty flawless, and Julia is insecure about this gold digger thing, and I think just like the fat thing with Angela, she needs to get over it. I need to find out where Michelle got that jacket because it is fucking perfect. I love it. I like the way Michelle says vineyard too. She says vinYARD. We're going to have a lovely time at your vineyard. So now Michelle and Angela are meeting and they're talking about the Pussy Galore party. And Angela is butthurt that Michelle brought up that Julia and Angela wore the same outfit and that Michelle told her to suck in her tummy, but I would have too. That's what friends do. They tell you, suck in your tummy. And if two people wear the same outfit, of course you're gonna do a little compare and contrast. I wouldn't be butthurt if that happened to me. One time I went to AVN and another girl had on the same dress as me and looked 30 times better. And I told her, I was like, you look way better. I'm a hot mess. Here's another situation where I'm on Michelle's side. So now Angela and Leah are meeting Anne Batley Burton for tea. Of course Anne Batley Burton speaks French. You know what? Cheers to you, Anne. Of course Anne Batley Burton has a house in the south of France. How cute is Anne Batley Burton speaking French? I love her. I don't know how much styling experience Leah is getting from Angela either, Anne. I know I said this the last time I filmed one of these. I live for Anne's laugh. I loved when Angela came back to the table and said, what have you guys been talking about? And Anne's like, you. You guys know I love Gilda, but I don't love kid scenes. And what's happening right now is Gilda and her children and her private chef. And we're gonna fast forward. Oh, that was a pretty quick kid scene. Now we're on to evaluating Gilda's private chef. Oh my God, crazy Angela Stone just called in the middle of Gilda and Michelle's get together and asked Gilda to get together and have coffee with her and was so pretentious about it. She was like, I'll have my PA, call your PA, and we'll have them coordinate. I do not care about Angela's car crash situation with Leah or her tears. I don't care. Fast forwarding. Now all the ladies are going to Julia's vinYARD to have a cocktail mixer amongst couples, and they're gossiping about the acting class, and they're talking about the hypocrisy of Anne Batley Burton wearing fur. I agree, but I would also like to pet her. Oh my goodness, this whole sit down between Angela and ever, always, completely perfect, absolutely perfect Gilda is ridiculous. And I drank that glass of wine way too fast, way too fast. I had way too much ganja. Oh my God, only crazy people tell you what a good person they are. Gilda's face when Angela tells her about the Being Real book is my favorite Gilda face ever. I don't want to be friends with brands either, Gilda. All right, now we are at Louise's vinYARD in Matakana. Furs are a huge thing in New Zealand. All these women are comparing their furs. I don't think I've seen that on any other franchise. I think most of the women on the other franchises are a little ashamed. Let me know if I'm wrong. Oh, Cameron does have her fur coat, her fur wine cellar on Real Housewives of Dallas. Okay, so all the women have gone inside, and for whatever reason, Julia pulls out like this weird plastic bag of her and her husband's sex toys, including like the Bachelorette starter cock ring. This is embarrassing. I think she was trying to be racy and cheeky and relatable, but it's just creepy. Does Anne Batley Burton ever take off her Cartier necklace? How sad is Julia trying to hand everyone the cock ring to hold? She's like frantic with it. Like, please take it. Please, someone. Be amused. How do these women not know anything about vibrators? That's what I want to know too. Like how? Like you've been on this planet for a really long time. Anne Batley Burton had quite a bit of work done in between shooting the scenes and shooting her talking head. That's not just lighting. Wang dang doodle, wang dang doodle, wang dang doodle. Wow, Anne is pulling out even more Cartier. She just pulled her hands up and she has the one where the cats are playing with the green ball. And that's like crazy, crazy. I see you in your Cartier, Anne Batley Burton. Aw, come on, Anne. Don't be so judgmental. Have a little fun. I do think this is the first time in the whole series that I have not hated Julia's outfit. She's wearing a hot pink sheath dress with rhinestone detailing, and I like it. Cheers to you. Cheers to you, Julia. La Croix. Oh my gosh, Julia's husband is bright pink when he hears about the cock ring conversation. I would be too, that was weird. So now Louise has invited Julia and Michelle and Anne Batley Burton on a trip to Port Arthur. It's so funny to me that in one breath in her talking head, she's like, these girls are trash. And I think so, but we should just move forward and go on a trip together. All right, so that was that episode. I will see you guys next time. Again, I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. And we'll move and go on to Port Arthur in the next episode. I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks, and I hope to bring back really fun updates from Peru. Thanks for watching. Bye.